Why people can hate you without any reason. There are people in your family, workplace, or school who dislike you, talk about you, and secretly hope you fail, and you didn't do a single thing to them. No drama, no betrayal, no mistake. That's not jealousy in the way you think. That's human nature. Leo Tolstoy warned about this in a way that's honestly unsettling. Once you hear the 3 exact reasons, you'll stop trying to fix it because you'll understand why it was never your fault in the first place. Reason 1, your self-respect exposes their lack of it. This one hurts people the most. You don't beg for attention. You don't overshare your misery. You don't chase validation. You say no, you walk away, and you won't tolerate nonsense just to fit in. Your calm boundaries feel like an insult to people who have none. Tolstoy believed people are deeply disturbed when confronted with a living reminder of who they could be but refuse to become. You're not judging them or correcting them. Your behavior silently says, I don't need to live the way you live. That message burns. Instead of fixing themselves, they rewrite the story. They call you cold, proud, or arrogant. You're not better than everyone. You're just better to yourself. That's unforgivable to someone who betrays themselves daily. Reason 2, your growth threatens their comfort. People love you when you're struggling, they clap when you're trying. But the moment you actually improve, the room goes quiet. You start dressing better, thinking clearer, moving differently. Suddenly the jokes stop landing and the energy shifts. Growth creates comparison, and comparison creates discomfort. Tolstoy wrote that people fear being morally and personally outgrown by someone close to them. Strangers don't hate your success, people who knew your old version do, because your progress forces them to ask, what have I been doing with my life? Instead of answering honestly, they choose resentment. They minimize you, downplay your effort, and say you changed. To them, your evolution feels like betrayal because you stopped matching their level of stagnation. That's why people ghost you after you level up and why old friends can feel distant. Reason 3, your authenticity disrupts their performance. Most people act happy, confident, or like they know what they're doing. Then you show up real. You are honest about what you want, you don't fake enthusiasm or pretend to agree just to be liked. Without saying a word, you expose the performance. Tolstoy believed people cling to social masks because truth demands responsibility. When someone around them lives truthfully, it threatens the mask itself. Your authenticity doesn't feel inspiring to them, it feels destabilizing. Now they must pretend harder, laugh louder, and perform better, which is exhausting. So they avoid you, criticize you, or label you too intense. What they really mean is, you make me uncomfortable because I'm not honest with myself. If nobody dislikes you, you're probably living very safely, not truthfully or courageously, just safely. Tolstoy understood that being genuinely good, self-directed, and conscious does not make you universally loved. It makes you selectively respected and quietly resented. Once you accept this, something powerful happens. You stop explaining yourself, stop shrinking, and stop negotiating your peace for approval. Their hatred isn't a signal to fix yourself, it's proof that you're doing something right. You weren't rejected, you were revealed. How to move forward without becoming bitter. This is not permission to become arrogant, look down on others, or isolate yourself emotionally. Tolstoy advocated inner integrity, not superiority. You don't fight their resentment or seek revenge. You stay grounded, kind, and firm. Let people misunderstand you, project onto you, or walk away. Clarity is more valuable than popularity. The same qualities that make some people hate you will make the right people respect you deeply and genuinely. Some will never clap for you, not because you're wrong, but because your existence challenges the story they tell themselves to sleep at night. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Focus on being aligned, disciplined, and real. The cost of living honestly is being disliked by those who benefit from your silence. If that's the price of peace, pay it. A life lived truthfully will always upset a world addicted to comfort. Remember to stay grounded and never apologize for becoming who you're supposed to be. If you spend your life trying to be understood by everyone, you'll end up understood by no one, including yourself. The world doesn't reward truth immediately. It tests it, isolates it, and tries to shame it back into silence. That's how you know it's real. The path you're on was never meant to be crowded, it was meant to be clear, clear of noise, approval addiction, and borrowed opinions that were never yours. Some nights you'll feel alone, not because you lack people, but because you outgrew versions of yourself they were comfortable with. That loneliness isn't a punishment, it's a signal that you're standing on your own spine for the first time. Don't rush to fill the silence. Sit with it, build in it, and become unmovable in it. Once you stop needing permission to be yourself, life stops negotiating with you. For those who ask for book recommendations on this topic, read What is Art? By Leo Tolstoy. Tolstoy breaks down why people irrationally reject, resent, or attack others, not because of logic, but because your presence exposes their inner emptiness, insecurity, or moral confusion. Understanding this can help you stop taking unearned hatred personally. Comment of the day, Jessa, I could have used this video 30-some years ago. Better late than never. Better late than never is still a victory. The fact that you're here now, learning and reflecting, already puts you ahead of where you once were. Growth has no deadline.